Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Greenlight unboxing video, and today we have Hot Pursuit Series 42. You all should be familiar with the Hot Pursuit series from Greenlight. It's one of their staple series that they put out, and you know, it's pretty good. It's they use licensed police liveries and law enforcement liveries. It's pretty cool. So we're going to get right into it. This is a sealed case. These are not my cars. You guys should know the story by now. Check out the playlist. There's a lot of these Greenlight unboxings there. Under Greenlight, of course, is the playlist. But we're going to go ahead and cut it open. As usual, I don't even really know what this series contains. So if you don't know, we're going to find out together. So let's just pull them out one by one like we always do, and we will check it out. All right, first car in the mix is a 2020 Dodge Charger, Mississippi, Highway Safety Patrol, Mississippi, USA. And it looks bad. I'm going to say that right away. Greenlight does this weird thing. Now, the casting itself isn't bad, but Greenlight does this weird thing where they just really do some weird design choices when it comes to selecting wheels for the casting and using ones that are way too small. Look at that gap in there. Like that, the tire diameter, the wheel diameter is not good for this vehicle. I mean, it looks completely awful. I don't know why they do this, but it happens on the trucks more often than it happens on anything else. But how do you do that? Don't you? I don't know. It's so weird. Like, do they get samples back and they're like, yeah, it looks good, send it? I gotta think that they're just sending it without getting any sort of sample or whatever. I mean, like the people at the factory that make these things, that see these, are probably laughing there. Like, well, they did it. Why did they do that? Anyway, it's terrible. I don't know why they do it, but it happens. Anyway, let's hope the rest of this series is better. We've got standard fare for the card art on these Greenlight pieces. Series, they're normally pretty basic card art. Hot Pursuit's had the same card art for quite some time, and we're on series 42, so long running series. Anyway, at first glance, I mean, it looks decent, but when you look at it, and I don't know if it's really coming across on camera as much as I can see it in person, but it is terrible. So there's that. Moving on. Next one in the set is an 85 Dodge Diplomat, New York State Police, New York, USA. And this is a decent casting from Greenlight. It's a relatively newer tooling. They've released it a ton of times already, and in both the civilian deco as well as Hot Pursuit style. New York State Trooper. It looks pretty good. This one looks pretty decent. I don't see any... Well. I was like, I don't really see any, like, glaring issues with it, except for the fact that the light bar is definitely not on straight. So, sadly, that happens quite often, too. I don't know. I feel like I rag on Greenlight a lot, but I feel like the things I'm saying are fair to say. I get it that they're mass produced, right? So, you know, they're produced in quantity and they're made overseas like every other diecast company does. It just seems like the quality control with Greenlight is, I don't know, worse than most, I would say. It is what it is. I'm just, you know, whatever. It's easier to be objective about these two because it's not like they're giving me the cars to review. So next thing is 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe Police Pursuit Vehicle from Houston Metro Police, Houston, Texas. And this one looks good. I'm not a huge fan of the way these 2021 Tahoes look, like, in person. Man, I feel like I'm complaining a lot, but I don't like the way that these look in real life, is what I'm saying. This is a good replica of it. I think Greenlight did a good job of it. I don't see any major issues. This one does not have inserted taillights or headlights, which is fine. They're painted. The hood doesn't open or anything weird like that. We've got metal body, metal base like we normally do. We haven't been checking out the serial numbers on the bottom of the cars, and I guess that's okay because they're not really visible anyway. So, yeah, I mean, they did a good replica of this vehicle in general. So nothing to complain about there, and this one doesn't have any glaring quality issues either. So that's a win. All right, next is a 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, Massachusetts State Police, Massachusetts, USA, of course. Decent. See, that's just, I don't know if it's the front end. It's funny because I like the Camaro now. Like the newer Camaros, the front end I think looks pretty good. And this almost looks Camaro-ish in the front there. The Tahoe. But I don't know. I just don't really like that new design for the front end of these newer trucks. Other than that, I mean, whatever. They're basic. There is what it is. I don't see any glaring issues with this one either. The light bar looks pretty good. There is a fingerprint in the window. I don't know if that will come off or not. We're not opening the package to find out. This one, too, just painted details for headlights and taillights. That's fine. Looks all right. This police livery is kind of interesting. Almost like they don't have a matching door for the vehicle. But it looks all right. Not too bad. The centering of this logo, I don't know if that's like, it looks a little bit off, but I feel like I'm getting nitpicky with that, so we'll just move on. All right, 2 more to go. Are we gonna score a chase? No, not on this one. We got South Dakota Highway Patrol, South Dakota, USA, 1992 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. I like this one right off the bat. The color's nice. It's like kind of a baby blue, but I don't know. It looks pretty good. So South Dakota's got some pretty decent livery for the police cars. I like how lightly colored it is. We do have some fingerprinting and stuff like that on the rear window. You can really see it there. And actually, all in all, that's the other thing with Greenlight, and I'm complaining again, but whatever. The windows, the plastic they use, the clear plastic, is rarely ever actually clear. It's usually cloudy and it's got like weird specks of impurities in it or whatever it is, but they don't usually look all that great. Again, I have to say that with, the caveat of, or whatever, the understanding that I know these are made, as cheap as possible because they need to maintain a margin and they need to make it over here. So I get it, but I just feel like, all the other diecast companies are sort of under the same sort of, at least us, like ones like Round 2 and stuff like that. They should have, the same quality level, I guess, and it seems like Greenlight has lacked a lot in recent years. All right, lastly is the 2017 Ford Police Interceptor Utility, City of North Pole Police, City of North Pole, Alaska. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. Let me get the box out of the way. This is a neat one. I probably wouldn't get it for myself, but I still think it's kind of cool. Whatever, North Pole Police is pulling over Santa Claus. And this is a pretty good casting from Greenlight. It's actually quite a good casting from Greenlight. They have inserted details for the headlights and stuff. They have push bar options in the front. There is no light bar on this one, and that's fine. They have inserted details for taillights. I think they did a good job developing this casting. I think I've got a couple examples of it that are really, really nice. So I'm a fan of that casting. I wouldn't probably pick any of these up. I don't think I would pick up for myself, to be honest. I don't need another police vehicle unless it's a significant town or city to me. And there ain't many of those. So, yeah. Set's really not for me, but I do appreciate it. I appreciate the Hot Pursuit set. I think it's a really cool thing, and I think people that collect these cars, to see them all together in like this massive Hot Pursuit collection, I think would be pretty cool. So, you know, if you collect these, that's awesome. This is my favorite one in the set, just because of the livery of it. And, you know, we started out with some issues, and we continued having issues throughout the set. I can tell, too, or just by looking at this now, that wheel is not on straight either. Hopefully that would be fixable once you get it out of the package, but who knows. All right, that's it for this video. We're going to go ahead and unbox some more stuff. We'll see what happens here. You know, like I said, stay tuned to the channel. Check out the playlist for more Greenlight content, other Diecast content, all 1/64 scale. And like, comment, subscribe, you know, that stuff, because that's great. And then yeah, we'll just see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.